Hello, beloved ones. 𝐀𝐥𝐢𝐠𝐧 here. I am an authentic self, embodiment, soul liberator, and a quantum wish doctor. I empower people to shed the mask and embody their authentic self, connect deeply with themselves, awaken their confidence so that they can live life from passion, power, influence, and sensuality. And today I'm just coming here with the topic align your personality with your soul. And while we are at it, I just want to invite you for a free 7 days Shed the Mask challenge. It is starting next week, Monday. Um, it's transformational. That's all I can tell you. And let's talk about aligning your personality with your soul. Because I believe power, that is power that is coming from the heart, not power over, but power with, and just knowing that you are worthy. It's when your personality is in alignment with your soul. And what I know to be true is that who you are, your soul has a lot of influence on who you are, on your personality. You chose all that you are, the magnificent being that you are. And even the flawed version that we perceive as flawed, or that you learned is flawed, that aspects of yourself that you deny. You chose those things for a reason. And I know a lot of people will go around like, I'm looking for my purpose, something is missing, depression, a lot of things happening. And when you get to the core of things, you realize that at the core, there is a disconnection from who you are, which happens from childhood when we want to be loved, when we're looking for security. You learn to deny some of your aspects, depending on whether the people around you, your caretakers, your parents, whether they had the capacity to embrace you at your wholeness. Be it someone who feels so strongly, be it someone who has a personality that maybe you are outspoken and you were born in an environment where truth is something that is not allowed. And some of the things that come from the religion, whether you want to accept it or not, there's some things that we look at and all we cover them with is just shame. All we cover them with is like the unholiness of who we are. So we deny our authentic self, our authentic emotions, as we know when we talk about men, that majority actually men are not supposed to feel their emotions. And as women as well, for us to be strong or to be perceived as strong, we have learned that. And there is just a lot of things that we are not allowed to be. So with time, you don't even get to realize who you truly are, and who you're not, because you have just been conditioned and molded into this person that you are not. And what is important is survival, because if you're coming from survival fear and the fear of rejection or abandonment and all that, what most people do is they abandon themselves so that they can fit in some way. And you realize that some of these learned behaviors or learned traits are coming from childhood, when you didn't know who you were and you were looking up to your authorities and you adapt what you were given, how everyone lived, and you think that's how you also have to be. And some of the things you just learn to say, okay, fine, you are not supposed to feel your emotions, you are not supposed to speak the truth. You learn those things and you deny those aspects from yourself. You just follow whatever that has been handed to you. So with time, you don't even know who you truly are. And as I said, at the core of who you are, it's just this magnificent being. So when you go around wanting to be who you think you should be so that you can fit in, you are denying your power, which is that uniqueness that your soul has chosen, knowing what you are meant to be and do. So you deny yourself, you deny your power, because if you are going through life just on your own, trying to understand yourself, life with the human perception, trying to go through life with your own personal will, there is a lot of help that you are leaving on the table. But when you align your personality, your personal will with divine will, magic happens. When you align your personality with your soul, that's when you get to realize that there is a lot more on who you are, and there is a reason why you are the way you are. As I said, your personality has been chosen for a reason, because of what you are here to do and what you are meant to be. So when you deny who yourself to choose, or adopt whatever that has been pushed, or what you are programmed to believe you are denying your magical purpose, you are denying your magical power. So I'm just here to invite you to the 7 days Share the Mass challenge. If you feel it's time for you to really um learn and be aware of the barriers that are stopping you from fully embracing who you are. If you feel it's time that you get to move things that are stopping you on your way from living the life that you truly desire, and whatever that you've been struggling through, because there is somewhere where you kind of like pushing through. It's hard. Sometimes you feel like I'm not myself. Like I said, at times there is depression that comes through because there's that disconnection, and at times you don't even realize where that disconnection is coming from. Because I still remember I was having a conversation with someone who most of his life he felt like he's not meant to be here, and for him to survive, he had to numb himself with alcohol, and that was the pain that he was feeling. And the main thing, it was that denial of that connection with the soul, where it's kind of like everything is kind of like it's just limited from whatever that he learned, and he's not fully connected. And he kept on saying, I'm not meant to be here. But if you are still alive, if you're still here, you are meant to be here. Your job, your purpose is to find who you are. And there is a lot of things that I can just mention, because like I said, most of the people, we live from the head up, where it's kind of like intellectual analysis and all that. We don't get to drop down and then get to feel. We are more like I said, one of the things that I can just tap on shortly is just that inner critic. So if you were told you are not enough, you are flawed, something is wrong with you, based on those people's capacity to embrace you as you are, then you want to continue hearing this voice, which are not even yours, and you think it's who you are. So you are limited by this voice, by these words that are coming from your caretakers, your parents, and you think it's you. When you're supposed to do something, to take action, to be bold and courageous, and ask for something that you deserve, you stop on the way, because in your mind something is telling you that you're not gonna make it. You are not enough. And when you show up as someone who you think you should be, not who you are, what's showing up is that shadow, because deep within you feel like this is flawed. So your shadow is the one that is going to go into the forefront. What is important is for you to integrate that aspect, so that your magnificent being, your voluptuous being, that gigantic being that you are, that multidimensional, magnificent being that you are, can really come through, so that you can share the light that you are with us. So if you feel called, listen to your heart and click on the link and join me on this magnificent transformational journey, because there is a lot that you're going to learn about yourself that you didn't even know were standing between you and your next level of expansion. Much love. See you on the other side, and have a magnificent, orgasmic, wonder-filled week. Bye-bye.